Hi everybody. I wanted to make this video for my new students so I can just give you guys the very basics, or for anyone else who wants to know the very basics about how should I hold this violin, what's the proper position, because that's really important to try to not develop any bad habits to start with. So let me try to cover some of the basics here. First, as far as the violin itself goes, you need to get a shoulder rest. This is the one I have. They come in all different shapes and sizes. If you have any shoulder issues, there are ones available on Amazon or online that are much more padded and give more support. There are some that hook over the shoulder for anybody with injuries, or there are all different styles and shapes. So you want to get one of these that works for you, and it's important that it's comfortable enough to create this being possible. You don't want to have to hold the violin with your hand. You want it to be parallel to the ground, and this shoulder rest is what makes that possible. So that's one of the things. So the parallel to the ground violin is one thing that you're looking for, and then your wrist should be open like this when your fingers are on your fingerboard. So, in other words, it shouldn't be like this. And I used to do that. So, don't do that. If it's nice and open like this, then you can create the perpendicular angle to the fingerboard with your finger that's necessary to do things later like vibrato, all that wiggly stuff. Okay, so that's the violin part. The other thing is, let's look at the bow hold. Basically, this is the frog. You want your thumb to be on the bottom of the frog. You want your pinky to be on the very tip top of the end. And then you want your pointer finger to be curving and slightly reaching, comfortably reaching, not too much, over the top like this, so that if you're looking overhead, your knuckle should be somewhere close to your knuckle here for better control, rather than your tip of your finger. The knuckle's better, in my opinion. The physics are better. If you have this finger where it should go and this finger where it should go, and your thumb, then these two middle fingers will just kind of go where they need to go. So that's what that should look like. A good test for this is, now that you've got your bow holds, try doing this. Put your bow vertically and then wiggle it. Wiggle it. And you want to feel like it's not going to get away from you. You've got a good firm grip on the bow. This is a beginner bow hold. The more advanced bow hold, you take your thumb and you put it up here, underneath here, inside the bow. That's the only change. Okay, so you can see which one is more comfortable for you when you're starting. For a lot of people, it's the first way, like this. You can see what you think. Anyway, I just wanted to go over that for you. And then one thing you can try to start with, just do like 4 big bows on each string and try to get that perpendicular angle to the string. You want it between here and here, between the bridge and your fingerboard, and you want to try to create a perpendicular angle, not crossed either way, like a T. So let's try it. Your hand can go here if you're not using your fingerboard. Okay, so that's just something to get you started on this very most basic thing, but so you don't feel afraid to pick up the violin and do some experimenting, because it should be fun. So Anyway, I hope you enjoy your musical journey, and I hope that helps you a little bit. Okay. Thanks, everybody.